Week 7, day 2. Had an awesome night's sleep last night. It was great to finally catch up on a little bit of sleep because 2 nights ago I only got like 5 hours of sleep just from being up watching the Super Bowl with some friends. But had a much better just energy level throughout the day today. Really enjoying the meals. I don't feel hangry. Feeling pretty good in between all my meals. I'm not snapping on anyone or taking any of my anger, stress out. And I have no right to. I did this to myself. I decided I was going to do this. No one's pressuring me to do this or betting me to do this. It's all my doing. And I have free choice to choose how I want to talk to others or act towards others. So I'm just really focusing on trying to keep myself calm and composed and not just get really upset at anyone for no reason. I did cardio today and I bumped it up to level 12 on the stairmaster. Just going up 2 levels from 10 to 12, it's a total game changer. So I'll be doing this week and next week, so weeks 7 and 8, 2 days per week, and at level 12 for 12 minutes total. So that was a new experience. In yesterday's video, I talked a little bit about coffee and caffeine and how it can be just really great for performance while exercising and fat burning. That's one of the things I put in my pre-morning workout drink. I put 12 ounces in that. Another thing I put in is a 5-gram scoop of creatine. And creatine next to coffee is probably the second most studied pre-workout or just workout in general or post-workout powder out there or just component that has been studied to show benefits in lifting and working out. So we get creatine from animal proteins, from muscle meat and things like that throughout the day. For about every pound of meat you're eating, you're getting roughly 2 to 3 grams of creatine. So if you're someone who's slightly bigger and you're eating like 2 pounds, you're probably getting 46 grams just from your meat consumption. But some benefits of creatine, the performance enhancing benefits where the muscles are able to retain a little bit more water, a little bit more volume. Therefore, you're able to have a little bit more of a stronger output when you're lifting weights and pushing heavy weights around. There is also brain benefits too. Like your brain uses creatine and it can help you think clearer and cleaner and faster. So I know some people that take creatine, just like 1 or 2 grams, so like a smaller dose, but they do it for the brain benefits. So I'll put a 5-gram scoop in my morning workout drink. If you've never taken creatine before, it's a very tasteless powder you can find on Amazon. You can just Google creatine. I like the micronized because it just, in the shake, it doesn't clump up. It really does a nice job of just kind of mixing in and blending in. But you could probably find companies out there that have it in different flavors if you wanted to. I know there's a company out there that makes them in little 1-gram bite-sized gummies. But I've never tried that before. I just get the powder and throw a 5-gram scoop. And pretty much all companies, they should come with a 5-gram scoop. That's pretty much the standard serving. If you've never taken it before, there is a loading phase where for 5 to 7 days, you want to do about 20 grams. So you don't want to do it all at once because you're going to have maybe some stomach distress and just feel really puffy. So you want to do it throughout the day, like maybe once in the morning, once at lunch, once at dinner, maybe one time before you go to bed. You want to do that for about 5 to 7 days for your loading phase. Then after that, you can cut it back to just 1 scoop per day. Some people are like, well, won't creatine damage your kidneys? There have been plenty of studies done on it. It doesn't. There was one study where one guy, he did have elevated creatinine levels, which is a compound that gets filtered through the kidneys, and the kidneys have to get it excreted out. And what happened was he was in a loading phase where he was taking a bunch, but then after the loading phase was done and he was just doing the one scoop a day of 5 grams, his creatinine levels came back to just baseline. So there's nothing to worry about. It's not going to, not unless you're doing like, I don't know, 50 grams a day. That might be a little excessive, but and there's no reason to do that. But it's perfectly normal, perfectly safe. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just some guy on the internet that just knows a little bit about biohacking and about the body. And I've been doing self experiments on myself for several years with health and nutrition and fitness, and I'm still alive. So take it with a grain of salt. But creatine, very powerful. And if you like to do fasted workouts, you could just do a cup of coffee with a 5 gram scoop of creatine mixed in there, and it will not break a fast, either of those. It will not break a fast. In fact, they will actually enhance your fast. You'll get the mental boost. You'll get a little bit of maybe some strength if you're going to lift in a fasted state. But the caffeine is going to keep you alert and give you that energy that you need, and also continue the lipolysis, the releasing of fats from your fat tissue, so that way then they can be burned during your exercise. So those two would be a perfect 1-2 punch for your morning fasted workout if that's what you want to do. So that's it for today. Please keep it locked in here on my channel. Please like and subscribe and continue to follow along with me as I go through this 26-week ketogenic bodybuilding prep, and I'll see you all tomorrow.